Discovery Bay. I think they're sadly mistaken. I think the residents built Discovery Bay.
Yes.
高山攞粉出嚟食烤啊！
Jusque-là, j'en ai là ou pas? Oui, le 26.
Customers, we want win-win situation.
In the past 6 months, after all these rounds of consultation through all kinds of channels, it's about time, and it's imminent that we have to go ahead with our service rationalization. In order to resolve the very serious financial problem, in order to continue with the Ferry service, this is a matter of survival during the morning peak hours. During the evening peak hours, the future service frequency will be about 20 to 30 minutes. And during the inter-peak period, the interval will be mainly 33 minutes, and sometimes
we are still asking for some information from the company. So we have not yet completed all the assessment. But I mentioned earlier that we do have some disagreement with the company about their projections. The cost element you just mentioned are actually amongst those elements that we are asking them to provide further information. And actually, on these elements, we do have some different thinking, which is not what they projected. We will take into account all these factors in assessing their application. Up to this date, government cannot, by means of this process, interfere on how the company provides service. Having said that, as I mentioned from the outset, the commissioner has a role to consider application from the companies about fares and service level. Now, we received an application from the company, and we are now carefully examining their application. We received the application sometime in mid-November last year. It's already more than 4 months. During the period, we have discussions with the company and also correspondence with the company, asking for additional information for us to examine the application. Most of these information are related to the financial, the past financial records and also the projected financial performance. Other than the Transport Department, we have a team under the Transport and Housing Bureau, which is a team of Treasury accountants. They also looked at all the figures and forecasts provided by the company. Up to this stage, what we find is that we agree that the company was making a loss in the past years. We agree that because after seeing all the documents, we agree with that. And we also agree that if everything remains unchanged, I mean the service level and also the fare level, the company will keep on making a loss. We agree to that. But having said that, there are disagreements between, up to this date, there are disagreements between the government and also the company on some of the assumptions in their projections and some of the justification they provide. And during the period, we also had meeting with the PLG and also the COC. Transport Department had 3 meetings with them, and at the meetings, we received very valuable comments from them. Each time after the meetings, we asked the company to provide additional information for us to further assess whether the application is valid, justified, or not. Up to this day, what I think that there is still some sort of discrepancies between our assessment and what they provide.
So they're lying to you as well?
The one document I know that is factual is that document of your HKRI interim report. It was published in September of last year, and in terms of the patronage of the bus services, of the ferry services and tunnel usage, that report states it is steady. Now, this plan you're talking about of increasing the fares is mentioned in that report. That's a report that goes to the stock exchange. And in that report you say there are problems with fuel prices. Effectively, the beginning of 2008, or it'll be a 3-month period within that. It doesn't actually specify that in the report. It is easy enough to find that information out because it's a matter of public record. Now, also in that report, there's great concern because the profits proposed are dropping substantially. They're only going to be $277 million.
So it's really, you may say that we are not doing enough, but I think at that moment, we tried our best to persuade the company to provide at least an acceptable level of service to passengers.
I have lived here for 18 years and I'm very, very disappointed indeed. Transport Department seem to have a fairly clear view of how this is going and that's not very encouraging. We rely on you to protect us in this situation. And in 18 years, I've never felt that Hong Kong Resort didn't care about me, but now I realise they don't.
Yes.